Thank you, Isolina, for the glowing resume, and good morning to everyone. This is an important topic for us all, for many reasons, part of which have been elaborated by the previous speakers. Let me just add a couple of points as well as to just demonstrate the complexity of the situation that we are dealing with. When one is describing the smallholder sector, there are many ways of describing the smallholder sector, and I'll pick a couple of them just to illustrate the point I want to illustrate. The first, this is the largest sector in most developing countries in Africa, indeed, and yet it is the poorest sector. So essentially, as farmers' organizations, we are presiding over a sector that is comprising of poor people. So that is not a nice thing. It's small, and unfortunately, that small is not beautiful. It is small and poor, and that is a calling for transformation. The second point really is about that it is one of, and if not the most undernourished segment of society. That those that are supposed to be producing food are themselves hungry. Which is not a good sign. It's actually a major indictment to us all. With all the efforts we are putting, how is it possible that those that are supposed to be responsible for feeding others are themselves hungry, undernourished? So that is a call for serious transformation. If you go to the climate area, they are the most hit by climate change. It is estimated that at least 75% of all droughts are absorbed, the costs are absorbed by the farmers alone. So they are the hardest hit by natural calamities, and also, of course, they contribute to the problem. But the point of the matter is they are at the front line of the devastation that is often accompanying natural calamities. Then the final point is that it is an aging population, that the average age of the farmers is continuously increasing, and we are not having sufficient capital replenishment to reduce the age profile, and that again is also a recipe for disaster in the long term. These are some of the factors that really are calling for serious transformation of the sector, and I've touched on really the fundamentals of a systems approach, one that is responsive to climate change, one that is also responsive to nutritional requirements, and one that is focused on people, livelihoods, growth, and prosperity. So in our discussions, really, I hope we are going to be able to bring out some of these issues about a transformation that is multidimensional, that is not only looking at one aspect. It's a multi-system, multi-component that is complex, and I hope the rich lineup of speakers in my panel as well as the next panel are able to tease out and come up with some of the solutions to the problems. I wish now to introduce with four speakers, as already alluded to earlier on. Mr. Rodolfi is going to be last, it's going to be number 4. I'll start with Mr. Jan Doa van der Ploeg, who is talking about the strengths and challenges, evolution and recent trends on smallholder agriculture. He is from Wageningen University, and I won't go through his resume because it is all in our briefing packs. Please, I welcome you. Please, it's all 10 minutes each presenter. Then after the presentations, we go into general discussions. Thank you.